panic, and pain. And that's only if you have enough time to see the spectacle before being blasted off the face of the Earth. It's an apocalyptic image, alright, but would a nuclear blast really spell the end of the world? Are there any steps that we could take in advance to avoid frying as the nuclear device is detonated in our home city?
Would it be safer to be higher or lower, chat? It gotta be lower, right?
That's what we'll find out in this episode of the Infographic Show, How to Survive Nuclear Fallout. The debate on whether or not we could survive a nuclear war is still wide open, but one thing is for sure. The weapons are getting darn right nastier. The nuclear warheads that the world has at its disposal right now are hundreds of times more deadly than the bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki at the end of the Second World War. We have no clear picture of the catastrophic effect of all of these weapons being detonated at the same time. And that's what is likely to happen in the event of a nuclear conflict.
Like, imagine niggas was like saying, at that point, why you even have a nuclear conflict? There'll be nobody left. What is the point? What is the point of nuclear? Like, bro, that shit's scary, bro. What if everybody's like, fuck it, bro. We going, like, hey, bing, 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 bing. Who don't got nukes? Who pussy? Which one of them niggas is pussy? Who don't got nukes, bro? You? Canada? Canada don't got nukes? Wait, Canada don't got, of course Canada gotta have nukes. Africa, West Side. Your home country. Every third world country. Canada gotta have nukes. No, they don't. Who got the most nukes? US and Russia. Bro. Who win in a 1v1? US or Russia? Like we said fuck it. No jumping. Head to head, no jumping. Just me and you. Mano y mano. Mind you, like in a war, like a real war. We losing? What's up, Juke? Are we actually losing? Are we actually losing? Jakey. Russia, them niggas not gonna lie. We winning, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
One thing that's for sure is that those who are able to survive a massive nuclear attack would be those who have mentally and logistically prepared for such an event. So grab a pencil and a notebook and jot down how to best survive should this tragic event ever occur. When the blast happens, you want to be indoors, or preferably in the depths of a nuclear fallout bunker for at least 48 hours.
What did I tell y'all niggas? Think fucking ahead, chat. Stop thinking inside the box. No pun intended. Think outside the box sometimes.
But in reality, it will only be the president, the very rich, and the political elite who will be safely tucked away underground. You can fully supply your premises to make sure you won't be having to pop out to the shops for a loaf of bread during that critical 48-hour fallout period.
48.
Be smart by supplying your home.
Very rich, yup. No. You forgot to mention the very prepared. You don't have to be rich to have a nuclear bunker, chat. It's the very prepared.
With lots of canned food. A good supply of fresh bottled.
What type of canned food should we cook up, chat? Do they got canned Chipotle? What type of canned was we talking? Tuna's compe. But I can't just eat tuna. I need tuna with mayonnaise. Mayonnaise expires in like 6 months. You gotta mix it with onions and peppers and shit. Okay, what's some comfy canned shit? Sardines, I'll vomit. Beans and sausages. Bro, it is 2023. We need comfier canned food, bro. It should be like 5-star canned food, bro. Why isn't there Chipotle canned? Canned glizzies, ravioli. How long does it take for ravioli to expire? And don't you gotta warm that bitch up, that Chef Boyardee? Don't you gotta warm that motherfucker up? I can eat Chef Boyardee all day. Fun, nigga. No? Spam? I'd rather take spam up my butt, nigga. I'm not eating spam. I'd rather it go up my butt than my mouth, nigga. I'm not eating no fucking spam, fuck, boy. What about Lunchables? No, we're cooked. Soup? They be canned soup. How long does it take for canned soup to expire, chat? Them fruit cups? What about the fruit cups? Yo, what the fuck what type of preservatives do they have in them fruit cups, bro? What do you think is the best tasting canned food that you take in a nuclear bunker? Like, I need a tier list. Red 40. I think ravioli's got to be top 5. Corn, fuck corn. Capri Suns. I think liquids are going to be easy. Liquids are going to be easy. Baked beans. Y'all like baked beans?
Cold water is also essential. You'll need 1 gallon of fresh water per person per day. You will do well to have an old wireless radio powered by batteries to keep up to date with events. A whistle for communicating across distance is super handy, and a cell phone with a solar charger is brilliant. For those of you planning ahead, you'll want to keep in stock a basic first aid kit, a medical instruction book, and a supply of required prescription medications.
Okay.
You'll also need a flashlight with batteries and a map and compass for navigating your escape. If you happen to be within a few miles of the initial detonation, the chances are you're already dusted. The heat would rise to about 540.
What's a few miles? What if it's in Miami? Because you know Miami's going to be the target. Broward not going to be a target. I'm an hour from Miami. Miami's about 30, 40 miles? 540,000 degrees?
40,000 degrees Fahrenheit, and at the epicenter of the blast, almost everything would be totally flattened. The area 1 to 4 miles outside of the epicenter would be dangerous. You'd probably have burnt skin from the blast. Housing would be damaged, windows would shatter, and paint would peel from the buildings. That means shelter is the main consideration. Find somewhere safe. If you were looking in the direction of the blast, you would probably suffer some form of temporary blindness, and the fallout would remain hazardous up to 20 miles from detonation.
20 miles, bitch. Y'all just lied to me. I am good.
Once a nuclear device is detonated, radioactive materials are blasted up into the atmosphere before raining back down to Earth. This hazardous material literally falls out of the sky.
Look, that's the fallout. Oh, GG.
And that's why we use the term fallout. The material can travel for hundreds of miles, adapting to wind patterns, and human exposure to this fallout is extremely hazardous. If contact is made with the fallout, you will suffer acute radiation sickness, cellular degradation, and radiation syndrome.
Is there pills? I've seen in Russell's radiation pills. So what if I pack a hazmat in my bunker with radiation pills?
This could kill you up to 30 days after initial exposure. Fallout does, however, decay
What about the dogs?
at night, so areas that are contaminated by day may be safer to patrol at night. If you survived the blast and have taken cover during the day, your goal is to do whatever scavenging that may be required at night while hatching
Scavenging for what? All that shit is contaminated.
an escape plan. But first up, you will need to evaluate the extent of your immediate danger.
Like I'm
A
running.
literal rule of thumb comes into play here. Find a position where you can observe that mushroom cloud of doom. Hold out your arm and extend your thumb. Close one eye and compare the size of your thumb to the size of the mushroom cloud. If that mushroom cloud is bigger than your thumb, then you are in the radiation zone and you have 15 minutes to escape.
How the fuck would you notice? So you tested it? You did it before? You sent test subjects? How do they notice? How do you notice with the thumb?
If, however, the cloud is smaller than your thumb, then you should be in a safe zone, but you will probably want to be heading away from the cloud if it is safe to do so. The more distance you can put between
Go outside after the nuke and put your thumb and see how big it is. Nigga, you're dead, buddy. Like,
yourself and the
You got
fallout,
radiation in your
the
dick.
better for your health. But remember to stay under cover for those first 48 hours.
That's W maths, chat. That's W maths.
Areas such as office basements are safer than a first floor building. The heavier and denser the exterior of your shelter, the better. So you're looking for thick walls built from concrete or bricks. The greatest threat from fallout is during the first 48 hours and then the next 2 weeks. After this initial period, the fallout will lose its toxicity quite rapidly.
You think I'm gonna have a cellular connection? Listen, hear me out. If they nuke Miami, right? I got no Wi-Fi. Like let's say the blast don't hit me, but the radiation's over here. I still got Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying?
So if you happen to have food, and more importantly, a water supply in your shelter, you may be able to sit it out and perhaps catch up on a TV series or two. But remember, if you see a cloud of debris moving towards you...
Is that a BBL, bitch? A BBL demon running away from a nuke? They got a BBL, bitch, running away from a nuke, bro.
Perhaps catch up on a TV series or two. But remember...
What does that Latina get at?
If you see a cloud of debris moving towards you, you may need to up sticks pretty fast. You should only consider jumping in a vehicle if you have the means to start it and drive away within that crucial 15-minute time frame.
I am out. What's your Twitch? You're on my Twitch, you bitch ass nigga. Wicked14, you are on my Twitch channel typing in my chat, ho. Fuck you mean, what's my Twitch? Don't ask me no dumb shit, bro. Don't ask me, I hate stupid shit.
Once you've established a base, you will need to get
Why are you showing the Latina get in the shower, bro?
clean. Failure to clean away all that radioactive material could result in deadly levels of radiation on the skin. If you are with a group, instruct everyone who was exposed to remove their clothing, put the radioactive garments in a plastic bag, tie the end, and place it as far away as possible. Use running water.
Nigga, I'm be following all these steps. I'm watching a YouTube video just like these, chat. You know when you trying to build something, you're looking at the instructions on YouTube. I'll be doing it just like this. All right, we gotta put it in the bag, gang. But take the clothes off. They said in the YouTube video, put it in the bag and shit. Just like those, bro.
To wash the body with lots of soap and water, blow your nose, and make sure you clean behind those ears. You will need to find new clothing for you and your party. You will also need to attend to those radiation and thermal burns known as beta burns. If the skin has blistered, immerse yourself in cold water, and then cover the area with a sterile compress or Vaseline. After you have managed all this, you should be critically aware of subsequent attacks. Yep, most probably, that nuclear blast won't be the only rocket in this firework party. Keep your shelter intact, but be prepared to move and take supplies with you. You will generally be safer out of the cities, but make sure you aren't heading to any out-of-town military bases that could well be the next target site. Maybe heading to a network of deep underground caves would be the best strategy, seeing that the world is dead set on blasting their way back to the Stone Age.
Where do you think I live? What do you mean underground caves, nigga? We're not in the Amazonians. What do you mean underground cave, nigga? I'm in Florida. I'm in Florida. Where do I go to find an underground cave, nigga?
And let's pretend for a second you're in a shelter and you still have internet.
Nigga think I'm in Rhode Island or something.
That means others have internet as well, and you still have to worry about keeping your password safe and secure. Both in this scenario and in real life, you should totally use Dashlane. Dashlane is a password manager that makes it easy for you to control your digital identity. Try Dashlane completely free for 30 days and discover how much easier your password life can be. Anytime you
Fuck off my screen. Fuck out of here. Alright, so chat.